Hello, thank you for tuning in to this week's section reads. This should be on the YouTube channel James13 Wicca in case you're seeing it somewhere else. The decks and dice information that'll be below. Other than that, if you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's also below. I'll repeat this at the end, of course. All right, and let's go ahead and get into your selection. Hello, Cancer. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. These readings are valid for whenever you come to them. That being said, what do we have for Cancer? Things are about to get really good. Struggling with something, but things are about to get good. They have a chance to be even better than good. Struggling with something. You're definitely struggling with something. Dealing with the past. I don't know if that's right. Something has changed. I'm missing something. Something has changed. I am missing something. I mean, you're Cancer. So, Cancer is very big on family, usually. Very big on social connections. Very loyal. There's something here that it's not like it used to be. It could be like a work situation where the social structure has changed. Could be family where maybe somebody has moved or not as close or they're not participating in something anymore. Could be friendships that have just, oh, that's sad, like have passed away or something. I don't know why we're doing that. But, there's something here. You're missing something. You're missing something. The energy is shifting. You're already in the middle of it. This is definitely one of these readings that's feeling's either there or it's not. This reading is not making that happen. And you're getting through it, but I keep feeling this like I'm missing the past. I'm missing the past. I'm missing the past. And I'm wondering what's coming forward for my next. I don't want to look at the future for some reason. I'm noticing that very clearly. Like, I don't want to look at the future. I want back what I had from the past. I don't want to look forward. I want what I had. I want it back. And I want it now. And I'm not happy about it. But things are okay overall. It's just I'm missing something. And you're working through it. Something is coming. I just don't see you looking in that direction. But something is coming. Good energy is coming. Things don't have to be bad. I don't know where to go with that. If you're going through this, I know this is hard because I'm seeing the 5 of Wands and the 9 of Swords. So if you're feeling this way, you're feeling that way. Your feelings are valid. So I'm not trying to say, oh, you should this, you should that. That's not where we're trying to go with this. There's just trying to put forward an option to realize you have more good things coming, and realizing there's more good things coming into your life, just knowing that can make the difference. You're still going to feel about the way you feel about what you feel about. You're still going to feel the way you feel. You're going to feel the way you feel. The added part that you could do is realize that things come and they go. It's like the tide. It comes in, it goes out. It comes in, it goes out. It has its pattern, right? Because something is coming. Something is coming. Like, good things are trying to come in. Watching the clouds. Allowing yourself to feel how you need to feel and making peace with what you need to make peace with, that is a good thing. You feel the way you feel, and there's nothing wrong with that. They're just asking to add that more good things are coming. Who knows what tomorrow's going to bring? There's more good things coming, and there's really good things coming, but it's realizing that makes a difference. Because if you realize it, you'll be open to it, and if you're open to it, it can come in a lot easier. And you want good things, why not have good things? Ace of Wands is trying to come in. Something is trying to come in here. Something wants to like add some more flavor to your life. In respect, you also add flavor to their life. So it's not like a one-way street. This is a, give and take type of thing. It feels positive to me, at least in this reading. It feels like it can be positive. We want give and take. We want give and take, give and take, give and take. If you get proper give and take going, it can really lengthen and solidify and keep something in your life if it has proper give and take. All right, I know it's whatever. Okay. I don't know if it's because it's a general read or it's supposed to be its own thing. I don't see like a definition to what that is. There's like no definition to it. There's an opening in your life where there's like something else could exist there. That's trying to come in and fill that void. You should I say it that way? It probably more advantageous for you, let's do that, to regulate what that will be and how far that will go. So it's like if friendships are coming in, what type of connection do you want? Do you want that just like, friendships that are just at work, or do you want them in your actual personal life? Do you want to be going places and traveling with these people, or do you want like to be having like cookouts at home and stuff like that? There's something about defining what type of relation you want with this situation seems to be very much in your control. Do I want them in all my business? Do I want them in just pieces of my business? Do I want them just in this section? Do I want them in just this section? Something like that. Having healthy boundaries is a really, really, really good thing. And you deciding in the very beginning what those boundaries will be is a great thing. It doesn't have to be like what categories or where people are allowed in your life. It could also be verbiage in the sense of like, maybe there's certain language you don't care for. And you set that tone right in the beginning that you don't like certain language. You don't use that language. And I've noticed that I've done this in the past. It hasn't been a problem recently because of, it hasn't been a problem recently because I don't have people in my life that use certain language anymore. But I remember people would use certain language, or they would say certain jokes, if you will. And instead of me creating a whole conversation about that, I would just kind of go dead to it. I would just be non-reactive. I don't know how to explain that, because it seems like it's almost like a very passive but very effective way to like let somebody know you didn't care for that, and you make it uncomfortable for them to use certain language or say certain things without creating that. Like, I don't need to create a debate. If that's who you are, that's who you are, but I'm not a part of that, and I'm not going to participate. I'm not going to act like I'm okay with it. If you go that direction, boom, I'm just shutting down. I'm not reacting. It's kind of shocked me how effective in my life that's been. It has moved some people out of my life because they're uncomfortable around me because I don't react the way they want me to react. So they just distance themselves. Other people have kind of caught on, like, yeah, that's not really the best thing to say. So, I don't know. There's certain boundaries like that I don't feel like we have to have this long conversation if we don't want to. But, like, just having certain reactions, just, like, deadpanning, like, you said that, I don't like that word, or I don't like that joke, or I don't like that verbiage. I've found that if I just kind of pull back my energy and just kind of like distance myself after they use such things, or just kind of like change the subject and non-react to what they say, it makes a very strong impact. So there's different ways to handle things. You decide what's right for you, of course. Whatever this is, you don't have to like constantly be in control of it either. King of Pentacles comes up kind of like, well, whatever this is, do I have to constantly be the one that's like, you know, managing it, looking out for it, making sure it's this, making sure it's that. I feel like they're giving a different energy. Another royal, or whatever you want to call them. I don't know what you call these people. What do you call these people in the royal families? Whatever that is. I don't know. The word isn't coming. Enjoying the connection, enjoying what it is, and then every once in a while, just when it pops up, just having your reaction, your honest reaction in the moment. You don't like that, you just shut down. It's not like I have to constantly keep a lookout on it. It's not like I constantly have to keep monitoring it. It's just kind of like, you know, every now and then if something goes out of line, I just step back and I don't react. I just make sure people know in a very peaceful way that's not something I'm going to participate in. I don't care for that, whatever it is. I don't know why I'm giving this analogy either. This one seems obscure, but I'll give this one too because it's there. It's kind of like if you get invited to somebody's house for dinner and you don't want to tell them that something they made you don't really care for, so you just don't take any of it. And you compliment them on the other things they did well. You just don't compliment the one that you're like, for example, I don't really care for certain vegetables, so I just won't take them. But I'll compliment other things and I'll say how well they did with other things. But I just don't, I don't know how, this is just how I grew up. Like, don't give compliments if you don't mean the compliments. So, like, complimenting somebody on a dish that I really don't like, that, to me, I just grew up that that's disrespectful. Other people feel completely different about that. I've heard the opposite side of that. But I'm like, instead of giving a fake compliment, just don't. That's a boundary that can be very helpful. It's up to you if that's right. If you decide that's right, good. If you decide that that's not right, then don't do it. Don't do it. That's that. Whatever this is, the lovers do come in. Very positive energy. Does not have to mean romance. Could. Does not have to. Especially in a general read. But then it goes to this one, which is to me the best card in the tarot deck, the Sun card. And there's more to come from this. There's more possibilities. Whatever this energy is, it can open doors and give you options that maybe you've never considered that could be very, very exciting and fun for you. Very beneficial. A lot more flavor, a lot more life, a lot more spice to life in respect to the way you would like it to be. It just reminds me of somebody who, like, they didn't really think they were that much into baking, and then they made a friend or a connection with somebody who was, and then they found ways to express their artistic creativity with, like, cupcakes that, like, they never even thought that that was a thing. I don't know how to explain it, because it's like they did some really interesting things with cupcakes. It was very cool. But it's kind of like I never thought that was a thing. I never even thought I was that into baking. And then this person showed me some stuff, and not only do I like it, but then I can do artistic stuff that I didn't realize I could do with baking. Like, this is pretty cool. So that type of thing, like, nothing like, it doesn't have to be anything like super crazy. I'm just saying, it could be very just cool. Just cool. Just cool. Like, you know, just cool. Yeah, that's what we're going to say. All right. I think we're good. I'm going to shut this down here. Hope that helps. Thank you very much for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below, same email. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day.